What's up, guys? It's been a while. I've got Ben here with me, shooting some stuff, heading down to Brooklyn. Gonna go meet with the Nets. Got some good stuff going on today. What's the balance between a team being good and bringing fans in to the seats, and a team not being good and still filling those seats? I think the good thing is it's really not that tough. I think it's just about reverse engineering and thinking about doing sales from a different angle and really trying to understand the psychology of who you're selling to. Because here's the deal, the way that I'm thinking about it, when you're talking to those people and they're negotiating down on price, they don't really care that much about the team, do they? Right? If they were a true die-hard fan that was buying these tickets to see the Nets, they wouldn't care. They'd be there through the thick and thin. It's an ego play. They're buying these tickets, whether it's an individual or a business, so that they can say, hey, I've got these courtside tickets or whatever box tickets, and bring their friends or their coworkers or whatever, right? And now you can give them an experience where they feel even cooler, even better about themselves. And they're like, wow, this whole experience, how cool is that? They got me a jersey, they picked me up in a limo, they took me out for drinks, whatever it is. They got me down in the court before the game and got me a signed jersey. A lot of that stuff probably doesn't even really cost you any money or very little money. A lot of it's just legwork, right? It's not easy, but the reality is if you can get that person to realize you're not going to get a better experience or a better service than if you come to the Nets, make them feel like it's not just about going to the game, it's about the whole experience of the Nets, of Brooklyn. Where else are they going to go? They're going to buy every year, year after year. But I feel it's tough if you're doing 40, 50, 60 calls a day to really have a personal moment with somebody, really connect on a deeper level. I would say it's almost better off to once a month talk to somebody for 30 minutes than it is twice a month for 5. But depth is the most important, right? How many people do you know that you haven't seen in 2 or 3 years but you have such a connection with? If you saw them tomorrow, it'd be you never left because you have a deep connection with that person. Right? So think about it that way. How can you do it on a deeper level is more important, I think, than just frequency. This is what I would be doing. If it was me and I was selling and a client was just kind of pushing me off, kind of blowing me off, tonight I'd be down there in the stadium. I would be sitting in the seat next to the one that should be theirs. I'd oh, wish you were here. It's kind of like talking to your buddy than it is your client. And people buy from their friends. They don't buy from salespeople. I think it's really understanding you, where you're willing to go with it. But the reality of the game is this is how people communicate in 2016 and 2017. It's only going to become more widespread. It's only more of your information is going to be everywhere, not less. Everyone's attention is here, and 1 out of every 5 minutes, no joke, this is true, 1 out of every 5 minutes spent on mobile is on Facebook. Think about that. Again, I think it's really about depth and connection and understanding and really doing something that brings true value to that person. But it's creating that deep, deep connection and then utilizing all the tools that you have at your disposal.